Okay, alright, I'm on the island.
So you're gonna fish peak time at night.
Okay.
You're gonna fish along that bank that you see to your right.
I see the cattails here. Where you're at?
You're gonna fish along that bank, right up against the
Okay.
side of that bank.
Change my time to. You said.
I mean, they spawn in different places besides that. Catch most of them there.
Night. Yeah, peak time for me at night is gonna be right there at 10 p.m. So probably start about 9:30 or 10.
Sean.
Let's see.
Spawn sacks. You got spawn sacks?
Ooh. Doubt it.
I think you could either use shiners or might try cut bait, but large cut, I think you can get them off of it too.
Okay, I think I have large cut. Oh yeah, I have large cut. Yeah, it says target fish, sturgeon is one of them. So, oof, man, it's gonna be fun fighting a sturgeon with my light tackle.
Dude, you're probably gonna break it.
Well, that's not too light. As it was the catfish, spring catfish bundle that I got this stuff on, so it's not super light.
Is it 30 pounds?
Yeah.
Should be okay.
Okay. Large cut. Okay. Go to 10 p.m. How deep should I set my line?
All the way.
All the way? 98?
Oh, you fish with bobber?
Yeah.
Yeah, put on 98.
Okay.
Should be feeding off the bottom.
Okay. I'm assuming that my bobber just like violently shaking is more or less just it dragging the bottom.
No, that means that you got a fish on it.
Pulling away or anything per se. It's just kind of like almost like it's drifting or something.
Now you'd see it shake at the top, going back and forth like that. Got a fish on it.
Let's see.
Oh, wow. Twitch keeps on resetting itself. Why is it doing that for? Wow. Twitch dropped. Came back up. Holy smokes. I had 15 viewers. Now I'm down to 6.
What size hook?
6-aught.
Reel this back up. I think the biggest that I have at the moment is 5.
A 5-aught?
Yeah. Ooh. Will the 5-aught catfish hook work?
Mhm.
I have a. Oh, it's a little hook. Never mind. Okay. Yeah.
Show 'em.
Let's try this.
Canada Dry Ginger Ale is made with real ginger taste. It's perfect when relaxing.
Hey, did you know they added lemonade with real juice?
No.
Yeah, it's Canada Dry Ginger Ale and lemonade.
Hold on, how much lemonade?
A splash.
Wait, so that's like one relaxing drink?
Made from 2 relaxing drinks? I know.
I gotta tell Jerry about this. Hey, Jerry! You gotta try this Canada Dry Ginger Ale and lemonade!
Mm. Which is like messed up.
Convinced your back pain was from that long flight?
Keep going down.
You could be painfully wrong. Back pain that
I shouldn't though.
3 months or started before your 40th birthday could be an
Fish on.
infectious condition called ankylosing spondylitis.
Man, you just catching them, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
And talk to your doctor. Find
I
out
haven't even got a bite yet.
painfully wrong. Go to asbackpain.com. Sponsored by
Man, this G Fuel was some good stuff.
Too bad you're not on PC, man. I'm sharing
I
my
know it.
markers with you.
Soon, my brother, soon.
Get you up here fighting a little bit. Let's be a 40-pounder. Almost bought me a white rod today, white and blue,
Nice.
and they wanted like $20 for it.
What size was it? Pretty
10,
big.
10 to 20.
What length?
8 to 10 feet, I think.
Holy cow. I think my
Pigs.
biggest rod is 7.6.
Dude, you already see that rod that I got now. The rod I got is, I think it's an 8-foot rod. I actually have to put it in the back of my truck, but I got a short bed truck. I have to put it in the back of
Right.
my truck diagonally. How you doing, Diggs? Did you fish that competition? You missed it, Diggs. I played a little bit of Warframe earlier today with Bender. They need a break from them? Yeah. They run you broke? Yeah, I'm telling you. That's why I'm over here in California catching these sturgeon, right?
The glow in the dark bobbers are pretty cool.
I bought some of those. Well, I wouldn't say glow in the dark. The orange and yellow?
Mm-hmm.
Bought some of those today.
Nice.
Slowly but surely getting my tackle up. Surely getting my tackle up.
It's a process, that's for sure.
Dude, you ain't joking, man.
It took me a long time to get all the tackle that I have.
Yeah, well,
Long time.
like I said, my mom kept on using my bobbers, right? And so, you know, the bigger bobbers that I had, they were gone because she hooked a turtle with them, something like that, or caught up in a tank, right? So I went out and bought her some bobbers, so she'd leave mine alone, right?
That's right.
So I did. I went off and bought her some bobbers. There you go.
She'll still use yours.
I know it. I know it. You do though, you know.
Oh yeah. How many of her bobbers did you lose when you was a kid?
I don't know, dude. I did mostly bottom fishing. I mean, with the finger. No,
Nice. Mm-hmm.
not so much bobber fishing. If I did any type of bobber fishing, I'd take me a little stick that had a Y in it, put it down on the ground, and put the pole on it.
Oh
Let
yeah.
it be.
Oh yeah.
But she called me. Was yesterday. I was talking to her, and she said that she found 2 grub worms.
Nice.
Back to the tank. Every fish loves grub worms. Mama, you go ahead and do that. Depending on how I feel tomorrow, go down to the river, man, do a live stream.
Yeah,
Depends.
I'm definitely gonna try to stream my next tournament that I fish.
Heck,
Um,
heck yeah, dude. Let me know. I'll definitely put it on.
Fortunately, this one got canceled, but I wasn't gonna fish in that weather. There's no way I was getting out there on that.
Yeah, well, here's the thing about it. Some of the, if you're running prototypes or something for these people, they might frown upon you streaming it.
Yeah, I'm not at this moment. I'm not running any type of prototype or any kind of first look type stuff. Everything that they have at this point is out to the public. Now there's a few baits that I have that are prototype baits, but that's easily hidden if I actually use them.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Me? Man, I don't know. Hey, Diggs, bought some poppers today. They're called hula poppers. You want to see them? Come on. Should have been biting. Why are they not biting?
I haven't got a single bite. I'm gonna maybe move to the other. Oh, okay. A buddy here right next to me with 3 rods out.
Mm-hmm. Gets on left and
Show
right, ain't he?
off. I don't know. I just looked to my left and here he is. I didn't even know he was there. Maybe because I'm using the cut bait.
Yeah, could be. Try duck muscle. Duck muscle?
Try what?
Duck muscle.
Duck muscle?
Hmm?
Let's see. I'm gonna have to leave and go look at the shop.
Nah, usually use cut bait. Tell you what. Look to the left of the cattails.
Mm-hmm.
Cast out about 40.
Kind of towards that little, almost like another little island over there.
No,
Or
no. If you're looking at the cattails at the beginning, pan around. You can see where they get like really thick.
mm-hmm.
Then pan around past them.
Mm-hmm.
Cast out about 40. Shown.
40 feet. Okay.
Yeah. So you'll see where it just starts getting an opening right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go past that opening about 20 feet as you're turning, and then cast out about 40 feet.
I'm going to put my rod stake down. Let this bad boy sit here.
And I would say C4. 48's. I'd say put your line about 48 inches.
48 inches?
See what happens.
Okay. Let's see. 48 inch. Alright. Okay. See if I can't catch a bass while I'm waiting. Good old nighttime bass.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the one you catch the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah, really early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that you go to a tank where they haven't been fed. You catch them just about any time.
Oh yeah. I love a stock pond.
Mm-hmm. Diggs, are you here? Must have left. I got any more of those left or not? Those lock lizards. I'd have to send you a lock lizard, man, if I have one left.
A lock lizard?
Yep. It's top water. Fish on. Look at that dude go. And I've got a string. That one reel. Tie a knot on it and just put some string on it, I guess.
It's perfect when relaxing.
And the new one, the 404?
It's Canada Dry Ginger Ale and
Well, on that Mercury that I have, that little 10 pounder,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta string it. I gotta put a knot in it and tighten it up. String it.
Tell you what, I don't know if you probably know the trick, being a fisherman, putting electrical tape around the bell itself, like on the spool,
Mm-hmm.
before you tie your line on. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm sure you probably just gonna put just normal fluoro on it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Just gonna use mono, man.
Or yeah, mono. I'm sorry, fluoro is what we use for leaders. Well, you probably don't have to worry about it then. If you ever run braid, because braid will kind of spin on the spool. Put a little piece of electrical tape around it, and it stops that. The electrical tape kind of helps it grip.
Nice.
And a lot of times when you're using a casting reel, when you get your backlashes, a lot of times it's not from a casting error. It's because your line is kind of free spooling underneath that top layer of line that you can't see underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
Just put your little piece of electrical tape around that spool. Every single one of my reels, my casting reels, has it.
Nice.
Cool little trick. You just learn cool little tricks like that.
I've never heard of that trick before, but yeah.
My favorite knot is a polymer knot. You can't beat it. It is the best knot ever in the world. Braid and mono, it don't matter. It's the tightest knot you can get.
Mm.
I mean, it's hard to beat your normal twist your hook 10 times and run it through the loop and cinch it down. But that polymer is where it's at.
Mm.
Braid will cut itself if you tie it the wrong way.
Wow.
So the polymer basically just keeps it from being able to cut itself, but you can use it with your mono too. And I use it with big 40, 50 pound test mono.
Mm.
And it still works just as good offshore. So that is one of the only knots that's stayed true and never had a knot slip on me with it. And it's a good knot.
What about the old hangman knot?
The hangman knot. Is that your good old twist the hook a certain amount of times?
No. Have you ever heard of a hangman's noose?
Yeah.
That's basically a knot.
Huh.
On how they wrap
that. Yeah, I've never tried that one.
Wow.
And the polymer, man, it's real easy. It's like one of those knots that you can basically tie it in like 15 seconds. It's super easy. You basically just you double your line up and run it through your eye of your hook or your swivel, whatever you're running it through. You just run it through the eye. You could basically put it around the line once, go through the loop, and then you'll have like a tag end that's got where the line doubling started. It's just kind of like a loop. You put your hook or whatever back through that and cinch it. Cut your access off, and
I have to take a look at that, man.
it's easy. It's an amazing knot. It's just that all-around knot that works for everything. And like most people that use crankbaits a lot or something, they cut their line off after you change it, and then you got that knot piece that stays on there. A lot of people takes that off. I'll leave mine on to a certain extent when I retie, because it stops your line from swiveling back and forth on the little ring on your crankbait, which will actually mess the action up on it. So I leave my the trash knot that's left over on the eye of that crankbait so that my line doesn't slide back and forth on that ring.
Right.
Basically keeps it in one steady motion all the time.
Nice.
I'll have 4 or 5, knots sitting on my crankbait with my line tied to it.
That's weird, Michael. It's weird that you say that, because Twitch told me I went live again. I didn't. So Twitch messed up. That's Twitch has been messing up, man. It really has. Ozzy Mix, yeah, he's here. Diggles, ask you a question, Diggles. Are you playing? Or are you just relaxing? Ozzy, how'd you do in the tournament? Oh, there you go. She's still up? You did crap. How many fish did you catch? He said he did crap, man, in the tournament. You had 6? Don't feel bad, man. I caught 11. What was your biggest fish so far, though? $1.5. That's not bad. I seen that there was a tourney there, and I seen that you were there, and I was like, I better get in there with the tourney with Ozzy.
Do you fish like a topwater frog much?
Not too much. For that.
When you do you fish, like, do you kind of pop it or do you walk it?
No, I do poppers. Fuckers.
Well, like, you know, like your spro frog or your live target frog, not a frog popper, but like just like your normal frog.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever fish one, try walking it instead of popping it. I popped it for years, you know, and but walking a topwater frog, you'll see your bites increase like tremendously. Hopefully, man, I can make it up to Lake Travis and I'll be able to give you some bass pointers. But like, the trick to walking is not keeping, like, well, I say not keeping your line tight, but whenever you're doing your action, you don't do it with a tight line. You reel till you have just a little bit of slack, and then you pop your tip, and it'll sling the head of that frog back and forth.
Nice.
Instead of keeping your line tight, it's going to keep the head, you know, facing you at all times. If you just have just a tiny bit of slack in your line and popping it, it'll throw that head back and forth, and that's where you get that walking action.
All right. Relic, what's up, buddy? I've got a full net. Diggs. Diggs, you're funny.
I can't catch a fish. I haven't even got a bite.
Your afterburners, there you go.
I wonder if a crawfish will work. Probably get a smallmouth.
Good.
Let's
Now,
see.
I want to know what they're doing over there. What are they fishing for over there? I've never been over.
Oh, it says sturgeon. Oh, I'm in. I'm not even in peak hours anymore.
Curious to see what these guys are pulling up over here. Excuse me, guys. Come through your lines. Why me? Hey, you got a bite. Another bite. There's another bite. Look at that.
Crawfish it is.
I'm going a full 6 miles per hour, guys.
Moving. Try some
Up on the bank
crawfish.
over.
It says that the sturgeon prefer crawfish too, so we'll see.
You can try the crawl. Look at this. What are these guys fishing for over here? Acrylic. Have you ever fished over here?
Alright, that's
This
it.
dude is pulling up trout.
Hmm.
Look at all of those bubbles over there. Hold on for a second. We're going to do this right here. Really? There we go. Fish on. A Chinook. Man, those Chinooks are some ugly looking fish.
Guess I'm gonna have to get a bottom rod.
Mm-hmm.
And just when I thought fishing was only expensive in real life.
Dude, I'm telling you. You know, but the good thing about fishing, though, is that no matter how old you are, you could be in your 60s and 70s and still play the sport.
Oh, absolutely. Now the bottom rod. I'm assuming a casting reel goes on this.
On the bottom
Or
rod?
is it gonna be a casting or a spinning reel? I mean, I don't know if it's like one of the The open face casting reels, or where I put a spinning reel on it? I bought the
It's an open faced.
so it is a spinning reel. Yeah, I bought the bottom sniper 1010.
There you go.
So would that I'm assuming that would be a spinning reel then.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Biggest that I can get at the moment.
Fish on.
Big River 6000. The Mega Tank.
If you go to your inventory at home,
Uh-huh.
and you have that reel, when you bring it up your home screen, you click on that reel. When it's in your inventory, you go to your home screen. It'll actually show you what reels can go on there.
Okay, let's see. I'll put this on. Yep, it's gonna be thinners.
Canada Dry Ginger Ale is made with real ginger taste.
This
Quick when
going.
relaxing.
Hey, did you know they added lemonade with real juice?
No.
Yeah, it's Canada Dry Ginger Ale and lemonade.
Hold on. How much
25
lemonade?
pounds.
Wait, so that's like one relaxing drink?
Made from 2
Look at
relaxing
lines.
drinks. I know.
I gotta tell Jerry about this.
Well, I found the Chinook spot.
You fish for the sturgeon with braid or mono?
Braid.
Naturally. I literally run braid pretty much on everything that I fish with except for my spinning setups.
So I was taking a look at that spider wire today.
Oh yeah, I like P-line. You ever come across P-line? That's a really good line.
Keep that in mind for sure. Why did the Chinook salmon have to look so ugly? They do. I mean, they got that mouth that kind of reminds me of little hooks that you put around, a wire, a hot wire or something, a meter. I mean, they do. They're like, man, I pull them up. Every time I pull them up, I cringe. I'm like, oh. It's almost like they try to bite an electrical wire, like a hot wire.
Right?
Well, that's what they look like. That party mouth. Yeah. Right, Diggs? In Diggs' case, it's not all about the mouth. It's about what's inside the mouth.
Bills.
Acrylic fantasy. There you go. See, acrylic Diggs. It's Diggs walks up to a person and goes, "Stick out your tongue." Jeez. Tongue. Carbs have nice mouths. Yeah, I could talk to you.
Bill. Oh, I can run a leader now. Nice. What is that?
That's funny. When we was in high school, we used to joke around and have these bets, right? We'd go to Sonic and get like a cherry limeade. We'd tell them to put the cherries in there. So, and automatically what we'll do is that we would bet, see, to tie the cherry stem to the knot without using their hands. Just by your mouth, right? Tell you what, I got quite a bit of gas money out of that.
Yeah. Easy money.
Easy money, buddy. Easy money.
You said you were running 5/0 hook?
6 out.
6/0. 6/0. Okay. Oh. Okay, I do have a 6/0. Yeah, I have 6/0. Nice. Okay, leader. You running a leader? I'm assuming, yeah. Do.
Yeah, have to.
Oh. 4 pounds. Oof. A leader. Use. Who are the leaders that I can buy? Okay. 33.
Oh, wow. I silenced Diggs. Acrylic's going over there. He's probably going over to try to take one of those cherries in the stem and try to tie it in a knot. Cherry stem. So there's a challenge for you, Acrylic. Diggles. Take a cherry stem, one that you'd find like off a maraschino cherry or something, right? And tie it in a knot. Just by using your mouth. No hands, no nothing. Just your mouth. See if you can do it. Some people can, some people can't.
What is? I'm trying to figure out what this little emblem is here. The little basket looking deal.
That's if you put a basket on it. That's where your leader goes. Wait.
Oh, okay. I'll wait. Okay. I'm thinking, what in the world? So I need to wait. Let's see. Oh, I bought it. Yeah, I think here we go. Yeah. Still saying that my terminal tackle is too light.
That you don't have. Do you have the bait on there?
I do.
Then
I
you
have
need to go up on your weight then.
so a bigger weight. Okay. Sinkers. Yeah, I put a half ounce, I think, on there. Let's go with.
Shallow bites again.
Let's see if these are good. Still telling me it's too light. What in the world? Maybe I need bigger test line? I don't know. It's
Wait.
weird. Yeah, I have a 1 3/4 ounce weight on it.
On what size line?
20-pound test. Braid.
Oh, I placed 25th.
I have 33-pound test leader. 6/0 hook.
Whoa. Hold on for a minute. I can tie any 2 minutes flat. Okay, bud. He says 2 minutes flat.
Lord.
Yeah, I was waiting for Diggles to say something. Before y'all guys got quiet, I was like, oh no. Look at Diggles. Diggles like, I didn't want to know that, man. Come on. It's all right, Diggles. It'll be all right. She knows the wobble. Jeez.
You said you were using spawn sacks, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll buy some of that. Buy some shiners.
Oh, as you noticed, Diggles didn't say anything. No. She's probably over there watching. She's probably over there watching Aussie. Speaking of that, guys, I'm fixing to have to head to bed myself. It is 1 o'clock in the morning here. Oof, that's late. That's late. That's late. Plus, I got to see what's going to go on tomorrow. If I'm going to go out and test out that new rod or not that I got. Greg, I got me a new fishing pole, man. It's a Shakespeare catfish fishing pole. Open face reel, though. I'm too keen on the open face or not. So I might have to put this old Zebco 404 on there. See what happens. Put some 15-pound test on it.
Alright, I got my bottom set up now. Let's see what we can do. Oh,
Is anybody else doing Fishing Planet? Let's see here. Well, now. I seen you playing Acrylic. I seen you playing Division 2 earlier.
PM. So nighttime is definitely the best time to fish sturgeon.
Yes.
Okay. 9 PM.
Level 17. Are you going to be on tomorrow? You need to add me on Uplay, dude, or whatever that thing is. Add me as a friend. And if you're on, I'll get on with you. And then we'll go from there for sure. See if I can't get you leveled up some.
Oh, you got a bite? What do you mean? Oh,
Dude, you're going to be fighting that, let me tell you.
holy cow. That was quick. I literally put the rod down and had a bite.
It's agile foot, Bubba. If you see me in a game, it's usually Algafoot. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anybody on Fishing Planet right now? Streaming? Or let's see who's streaming.
Canada Dry Ginger Ale is made with real ginger taste. It's perfect when relaxing.
Hey, did you know they added lemonade with real juice?
No.
Yeah.
I
it's
caught.
Canada Dry
Oh
Ginger Ale and
man.
lemonade.
Hold on, how much lemonade?
Fresh,
Wait, so that's like one relaxing drink?
made from 2 relaxing
Wow.
drinks. I know.
Striper.
I gotta tell Jerry about this. Hey, Jerry,
Fishing Planet
you
is
gotta try
dead
this
tonight.
ginger ale and lemonade.
Let's see.
All right,
Let's
guys. I have got to get myself to bed, guys. So thank y'all so much for being here with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow, if I can break away, if I'm feeling well enough, go out to the lake or the river. I'll definitely go out to the river, and I'll do a live stream from the river while I'm fishing. We'll see how it goes. But if not, probably definitely gonna be able to catch me on here tomorrow for sure. Back again. You're very welcome, Ozzy. Hey, dude. Just Ozzy, let me know when you're streaming, man. I know you take some days off and stuff like that, but I always look to see if you're on. Okay? Or somebody that I know for sure. But there is one person that is streaming right now, Fishing Planet, and we'll go over there and give him a raid. How about that, guys? So it's always a pleasure talking and interacting with y'all. Makes me happy, so please come back and we can chat some more for sure. If I can spell this right. So we're going to give this person a raid, guys. But thank y'all guys so much for being here. Really, thank you for being here. Like I said, it really does make me happy. Glad that I can reach out and y'all guys can be part of the world that I live. Thank y'all so much. So here we go, guys. Let's raid.
Background like as this one, you could just drag it down here, so it's kind of like layers in Photoshop, and this will be on top, but that's only because my image is transparent. Most camera overlays are non-transparent, so keep that in mind. So first your camera overlay first, and then placing the camera underneath it or on top of it, and just drag it down like
man,
now
this is
the
insane
aspect
how many
ratio is
bites I'm getting on the bottom.
boom.
This is
Here
crazy.
you have your camera overlay. For example, if you're capturing your desktop, it's going to do a weird effect.
Well,
let's go.
it says
with
he's-
capture.
Hmm.